Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, my name is SmilingDread4, and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XIII-2 on the way to Final Fantasy XV later this year. So last time, we head over to Erba 400 AF in another puzzle-go-lucky episode, also with a few little bugs every now and then due to audio issues, don't ask. But yeah, we finally completed it, and we actually learned more about Mog's past, which I will not reveal to you guys. You can go to the video yourself and find out yourself. Basically straightforward. And today, we're going to be completing the final optional area in this game. We've already done the last 9 areas in the previous 9 episodes, and this is episode number 10 of said optional areas. But before we can get into that, there's something I want to show you guys. Right back behind Serah and Noel. Actually, you can see Noel going right towards it. Oh, never mind. But you can see a little pedestal. You can see the pedestal from the dying world just materializing or something like that. Well, that's going to be our next fragment, which I will explain in a second. But before we get into that, as always, if you are enjoying the videos, make sure you guys leave a like and a comment down below, and if you want to see more Final Fantasy XIII-2 in the future, and you've not done so already, make sure to subscribe. And now, let us get this done once and for all. Alright, so if you come over here, yep, Mog starts lighting up, pretty obvious. So if we come over here, he activates his little power, and we can examine this. When we do so, we'll treat it with this.
Do you hear that? Music? No, it's someone talking.
Wait. It sounds kind of familiar. It's the people from my village.
Noel, do you intend on fighting Caius? I would hope so. He possesses the heart of Etro. If you kill him, you betray the goddess. You have the power to stop the beating of his immortal heart. You can free him from his cursed fate. And that's it. Oh, however you lack conviction and strength, the heart of chaos will consume you. Noel, are you prepared to destroy Caius and carry the burden of your sin? Well, are we? Is the question. Noel? Live trigger, alright. Caius is a warrior infused with the power of the goddess. Do you have the courage to turn your back on the goddess and destroy him? 3 of these choices, of course, will not give you the fragment. So if you want the final fragment, press the Y button or triangle button on the PlayStation 4. I can do this.
It must be difficult to hear them.
They're testing me. I can't have any doubts if I'm going to kill Caius.
Is it something that you have to do?
Caius, he's protected by the power of chaos. To overcome that power, he must be defeated by another guardian like me. So yeah.
The only person left who can stop him is you.
Pretty much. I'm afraid there's no other way around it.
Well then, Noel. Let's hope you're ready for the final battle. And by that I mean the final battle. But we'll get into that later. But yeah, by completing that, we get ourselves access to the final wild artifact. And with that, we can use this in the same area to unlock a gate. Only problem is, the gate's all the way over here. Let's see. It doesn't even show it on the map. So yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of walking. So, with that said and done, guys, I'm going to cut right here, and then I'll see you guys when I'm able to make it over to the gates. So, yeah, I'll see you guys then. Alright then, guys. We have finally made it back over to this wild artifact gate. Here's a little location as to how long it took us to get here. Started all the way from here, went around this, went through this bridge right here, and yeah, here we are. The final gate that we get to open, and head to an unknown realm. Let's get into this. A wild artifact can be used to open the gate, but it will be consumed. Open the gate? I don't see why not. Now with that said, that should be the final gate that we have to unlock. in the entire game. But by doing so, we have unlocked access to Brescia Ruins 100 AF, just 200 years before the whole snow incident. But on that side, there's going to be something interesting. Now, for you guys that are hoping for a shorter episode, likelihood is not going to be that easy. You see, this area has a few side quests, some which require backtracking to different time periods. So we're going to be doing a lot of backtracking and forward tracking, just trying to complete the side quest and then beat the level. So with that said, guys, be prepared. Make sure that you have a lot of time on your hands if you want to finish this video in one sitting. Otherwise, well, who knows. But anyway, let's get into this. The final world, Brescia Ruins 100 AF. Let us dive in.
Who will be the one to contain this invasion? The sudden appearance and rampant growth of a paradox has turned the Brescia Ruins into a crawling nest of monsters. Even the army, unable to contain the endless waves of creatures, has been forced to withdraw. In a last desperate measure, the government has offered a huge sum of money to the person who resolves the paradox. Many have tried, and many have failed. But still, the ruins overflow with reckless bounty hunters and scholars seeking to claim the substantial reward.
Wow. If they're paying money just to solve this paradox, and everyone is buying into it, that must be some pretty big dough on their hands. Must be pretty big. And makes me wonder, if we solve the paradox here, how will that affect 300 AF? A paradox within a paradox is really annoying to a brain like mine, who just tries to comprehend everything about time travel. But anyway, we have made it. We got green black, and we are at the Lamentable Rest. Now let's do it. But if you remember this place very well, this is where we found the dead guy, the one who was sealed inside a paradox. And now we are here, and there's this hulking man in front of us. Let's see what he has to say.
You guys have got to be rookies. You don't even have any experience? For amateurs like yourselves to be coming out here, you either have to be morons or idiots that are looking to hit pay dirt. So, which is it? You don't look like you understand what's going on, so let me explain it to you. Because of some paradox thingamajig that occurred 80-some years ago, the monsters here are multiplying like no one's ever seen. The government gave up trying to fix the problem themselves a while ago. Now they're just throwing buckets of gil at bounty hunters to deal with the problem instead. You can't find any other jobs out there where you can make this much gil. Thanks to the government, everyone here's got cash to spare. If you're looking for some extra pocket money, this is your best bet.
I have to say, that actually sounds like a decent living. Just hunting monsters and getting paid for it. You're trying to solve a paradox. I don't know about you guys, but if I could make this a job, I certainly would. And who knows, maybe with these two we can get some even more bigger dough. But they'll have to wait. First off, we gotta solve this paradox. So come over here. There's a lady with the da-da-da on her head.
Oh, hello. More bounty hunters, I see. You two are much too young to be in a place like this. What a sad world this has become.
Hey!
I'm working on the development of a new weapon. The materials I need can be found where the paradox effect is the strongest, somewhere inside the ruins. If you see anything of the sort, I'd appreciate it if you brought it back to me. Of course, you'll be compensated for your efforts.
Alright, before I read this, first off, too young? We defeated Caius in a future timeline. We defeated a mutant tomato. We defeated Paradox, Proto-Fallacy, Adam. You obviously do not know who we are, or who you're dealing with. You have no clue. Alright, but I probably should be bickering on this all day. Anyway, we have a Palladium Ring quest. We need to find the materials. The Brescia Ruins 100 AF. Pat is working on developing a new weapon, and she needs someone to bring her weapon materials. If she's desperate enough to ask civilians to do the job, the compensation has to be nothing less than generous. And yet,
All right,
we are the ones to help
objects you're
her.
looking for are likely lost within the space-time rift. I know they won't be easy to find, so make sure to check every hidden corner, every crevice.
Well, we already have a hint of where to go, so what do you say we head on over there? And hey look, it's Chocolina. I wonder if she's got anything new for us since our last visit.
I'm Chocolina, a busy little choco bee flying around time to serve your needs.
Yeah, we know that. We've been literally talked to you a million times before. Anyway, let's see if there's anything new for us. In terms of items, no. Do you have any more powerful weapons we can get? Alright, we're still lacking on these stuff. We need ourselves a bunch of powerful weapons. And yet it costs some serious skill and a lot of serious materials or components. So we can't do that anytime soon. Accessories? You guys know me too well. Monster materials? Anything will be good. Special Gazelle Greens. Ah yes. I actually used some of these to get to the Crystal Gate, so I'll need to buy a couple more here. I'd say 8 is pretty decent. Okay, so we got something useful out of it.
You'll come and see me again, won't you, Choco?
Of course. You got the best weapons in the game. Or one of them, rather. Hello, who are you? Can I not hit? Thank you. Okay, I don't know what's up with my aim, but we got ourselves some munchkins. Munchkins. From Charlie and Chocolate Factory? But no, those are Oompa Loompas. I still can't tell the difference. Anyway, before I start rambling too much, easy 5 stars. You got a power booster and a potent engine. Not bad, not bad. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. We were heading down the sewer drain to find that weapon material. All the monsters look like piles of guilt to me. Dude, that sounds interesting. More munchkins? No thank you. I want to limit myself to these kind of fights. Ooh, what's this? Well, looks like we got ourselves a advanced item hidden. So if we grab it, may it be what we need? Or is it something awesome? Oh no, it's weapon material. Not bad, not bad. Okay then. So either way, we couldn't come here unless we had that power. Good thing I'm coming back here after I beat the game, huh? And that's my recommendation to you guys. If you want to go for optional stuff like achievements or these kind of worlds, do them after game, when you have most of your items bought, or not bought, unlocked. Because those will help you in today, without any hesitation, without any backtracking. Or at least as much backtracking. Anyway, more munchkins. I am not a fan of Oompa Loompas. Go away. Hey Pat!
You've got
Pat!
everything I need. Now I can build a weapon that will destroy even the strongest of monsters. You want to know what I'm going to do with a weapon like that? I'm going to sell it to the government for a serious profit. Here's what I promised you. Thanks again for your hard work.
Anytime. 1000 CP and a Palladium ring. Alright then. And that's just one side quest. We got a couple more to do here. We went down the sewers. We didn't find anyone with a side quest there. Let's see if there's anything around here. Besides thunder, of course. More munchkins. They really need to change their enemies in this game. It seems like we find a lot of repeats. It rarely changes. Alright, I see someone. And of course, the moment I get here. Okay, you want? Fine. You want my attention? You freaking got it. You got it, bro. Bring it! Oh! Boom, boom, boom. Kaboom, bowdy, boom. Ruin, ruination. Aww. Easy come, easy go. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. You there. If I can get in front. You there. You have a quest for us.
In a small job. It's nothing very exciting. I just need you to find someone. My assistant left a while ago, and I haven't seen him since. Can you find him and give him a message for me, if possible? Tell him I need the monster analysis report, ASAP.
Russia Ruins on Android AF, an independent researcher known as the Professor, is looking for someone to lend him a hand. He needs a resourceful person to track down his assistant and retrieve some analytical data. A generous reward is offered to anyone up for the task. Nauseum ring? I'd say that's pretty worth it.
Spectacular. I knew I could count on you.
Of course, anything for our fragments. Now let's see if we can go find this professor, or assistant guy. I was about to say the professor himself, but we just talked to him. Hi, Munchkin. I'm just ignoring you all day. Now, where's the assistant? He said he was somewhere in this area, and yet I have yet to see the guy. Is he gonna be like the jokester and just be in some obscure place and not even know where... Oh, wait, hold on a second. Ah, I see. Well, before we do that, I see Cryohedron right here. Or Tempest. Either way works. It's just the same species, but with a different name. And different powers, I assume. Let's take care of you. Attack. Can I get rid of you, please? Thank you. Thank you, my dragon friend. I really cannot talk today. Anyway, where were we? Ah, yes. Log has found the person. Using his superpowers here.
What is going on? What am I doing here? I'm missing parts of my memory.
That might be an issue, but let's see.
You want the monster analysis report? Oh, my boss must have sent you after me. Here's the report. Take it.
Okay, have fun with your missing memory. Have fun, my friend. So that must suck a lot. He remembers the professor, and yet some of it is still missing either way. For a second I was hoping for a chocobo, but alright. Wait, where am I going? I'm going the complete opposite direction. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to limit my walking quota for today. I already had enough PE for one day. And I'm sure I don't want to force these guys to do the same thing. More Cryohedrons? Or Tempest? I'll fight them anyway. You never know what they can drop. At least they're not completely recycled. There's only one of them anyway. Easy come, easy go. Good 5-star. Ooh, Rotochrosite. We'll need that actually. Alright, but that's taken care of. Let's go see the professor before we're interrupted again. And of course the moment we step outside. Alright. Alright then. You want pain? I'll give you pain. I'll give you super duper pain. Pain upon painless pain. 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 Pain is true. Don't judge me. Rowan, thank you. There we go. Hey Daisy, how are ya? Looks like my cat decided to join the recording, or rather one of them. And then she just left my lap, okay. Alright, but we found the assistant. Here's your analysis report.
This data should prove to be invaluable in resolving the paradox. The reason this data is so important is because, well, I won't bother you with the technical details. Here's the reward I promised you. It's all there, you have my word.
But I want the technical details.
Are you sure this is the way to solve the paradox?
It's important to investigate all aspects of the case, Kubo. One step at a time, Kubo. One step at a time.
Mog, that's not very convincing coming from you. When's the last time you took a step anywhere?
Wow! He's making fun, or she's making fun of how Mog is flying and doesn't walk. That's kind of racist, maybe? Is that racist? Or speciesist? Sexist? I don't even know. But, I believe there's another mission around here somewhere. Now, if I can remember, hopefully, it's gonna be down in this quadrant. There is a blocked area that we cannot head to. Or we may have to go all the way back here. You know what? Since I'm kind of confused on where to go next, I'm just gonna jump cut until we find the guy, or gal. So, yeah. See you guys in another split sec. out of all the side quests, how did I miss this one? This is probably my favorite one in this entire area. We got ourselves this strange leather-jacketed man staring at what seems to be another one of those brutes. Wonder what he's doing. Let us find out by talking to him.
I'm currently studying the sociobiology of monsters. By learning how these monsters react to human aggression, the military will be able to formulate more advanced battle strategies. I have my eye on one of the mercenaries in the area as a test subject. He's brash, abrasive, and violent, and he's always ready to fight any monster he encounters. I wonder how differently the monsters would react to him if he became calm, relaxed, and genial. I'd love to get my hands on such data.
Russia Ruins 100 AF, Walter has his eyes on Raymond, a short-tempered mercenary who makes the perfect guinea pig for his research. The scientist is willing to generously reward anyone who is able to calm Raymond and turn him into a pleasant, happy man. And how fun that is. You need to pacify the mercenary. Now this is pretty fun because of the different reactions for each time you talk to him. And anyway, cats are going crazy. But if we talk over to Raymond here...
Go back to where you came from unless you want to go to Africa.
Hello? You did not say that to a woman. That's not nice. Alright, let's see what we got here. How should I greet Raymond to brighten his mood and get him to cooperate in Walter's study? Are you the eccentric Raymond? Are you the bloodthirsty Raymond? Are you the notorious Raymond? Are you the famous Raymond? I think X seems like the most rational.
Maybe when hell freezes over.
It seems to have worked. Keep it up. Really? Didn't seem like that. Alright, conversation number 2. Hey, we just complimented you. Let's see. He needs a little more flattering. It seems he has quite a weapon on him. You remind me of a villain from a movie. Yeah, sure, everyone would love to hear that. Do you have the skill to wield that weapon? Ouch. That's an extraordinary weapon. And that's my top choice right now. Next one, you look like a warrior, but... yeah, that's the top choice.
There's a bunch of monsters in the area, so be careful. Not like it matters to me if you die.
It seems to have worked. Keep it up. Alright then, combo number 3.
Here for a picnic in this freaking hellhole.
Hey! We are friends with benefits. Yeah, that's what we are. He seems to be in a better mood. He just needs one last push. I'd love for you to teach me how to fight. My weapon might be better than yours. Yeah, that's a good one. At least you look the part. You're an easy man to butter up. I want to know. I'd actually want to see what that happens. Or what happens when you talk to him like that. But I'm not going to, because reasons. But if you guys are following along, go for it. I'd like to see his reaction. But anyway, I'd love for you to teach me how to fight.
I like you. What did you say your name was? It seems like a great day to get some work done.
And we have discovered the Ruthenium ring. And if you talk to him again...
knows I'm in a good mood too.
Anything else, buddy?
Yeah, hope things are going okay. I didn't know that feeling good would help make my job easier.
Yeah. So now his job's a lot easier now that he's less aggroed. Wouldn't that be awesome if you could do that to any character in the game? Oh, we got the Crystallis Arc. I forgot about that. A new weapon for our friend Serah here. So we go over to equipment. Or wait, not. Wait, no, is it? I think it is. Yeah, Crystallis Arc. It's not very effective compared to our Izanami, but it has Quick Stagger, and if you don't know what that is, allows instant staggering of enemies near their stagger threshold. Now, if you're up for that, I recommend equipping it right away. But I don't want to do that because there's a monster in this area that can learn the same ability. I don't know if we'll run into him today. If we do, great. More power to us. But for now, you know, I'll see this sphere right here. Good work, Mog. We found ourselves, ooh, an elixir. I don't think we've gotten one of those yet. What effect do they have in this game? Inventory items. We have one elixir, Revives allies from KO, fully restores their HP, and charges the feral link gauge. Ooh! Overpowered. So instead of a CP gauge, it'll fill up the feral link. That's seriously powerful. Seriously powerful. I like it. I really like it. Who interrupted us? The goblins interrupted us. You! How dare you interrupt me before I was about to talk to my friend in the leather jacket? How dare you, sir? Hiya! I will slice you in half for your insolence. Now die, 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 die! Come on, ruin, ruin! Bring on the ruination thing! Oh, that was easy. Alright then, we're done there. We are done. Ooh, we actually recruited the Munchkin. Not half bad. Alright, but that should do it for the 3 main quests. By just completing those, we'll unlock ourselves another side quest. So, we need to go back to the Lamentable Rest, where we just came from. So with that said, time for another split cut. Be back in a second, guys. By coming back here to the Lamentable Rest, we unlock Ronan here, who has a side quest for us. Now what does he have? Let's find out.
It is vital to retrieve months, if not years worth of data in order to completely resolve the paradox. We can't waste our time on the phenomena occurring right in front of us. That's why I've placed a monitoring device on the epitaph. At a glance, it merely looks like an offering or gift of some sort. However, it can measure even the slightest effect the paradox has on an object. Centuries from now, someone will be able to access the data in this device and figure out a way to resolve the paradox. I wish I could be there to witness this event, but unfortunately I'll be long gone.
We have retrieved the device, the Brescia Ruins 100 AF, in order to gather long-term data regarding the paradox. Ronan has placed a monitoring device in the area. However, he needs centuries worth of information for the data to be the least bit useful. The only one who can help him retrieve that kind of information is the one with the ability to time travel. And as you can see there, we're given an image with a carbuncle doll in the Frosty Zone. So with that said,
you're going to travel to the future to bring me back the data I need? I won't hold my breath.
we must now head through time. With that said, guys, let's head on over to the Brescia Ruins. See you guys in a second. I don't know how I missed this last time, but I'm gonna grab it now because we're here. 1 unicorn horn. Never know when it can be helpful. But yeah, we have made it over here to the Brescia Ruins 300 AF. The snowy... What'd you call it, Paradise? Probably not. I wouldn't. But yeah, if we come over here, we can examine this carbuncle doll. There appears to be a terror-stuffed animal. Well... You obtain an old device. Yep. The guy hid the paradox device inside a plushy little carbuncle toy thingy-mabob. It's cute, but at the same time a little disturbing. But hey, I won't judge. Hopefully this will give a lot of good information. So now, let's head on back. We're back with your old device. What do you say about time travel now?
Monitoring device? I can't believe my eyes. It looks as though it easily contains several centuries worth of data. Was it some kind of paradox effect that brought this back from the future?
You tell me, buddy.
Let's see here. Yes, it appears that the cause of the distortions came from a specific location. If my calculations are correct, then the cause of the paradox should be the control unit of the giant Atlas. If I report this to the government, they should have enough data to support a change in strategy. Here's a little something for your trouble. Thank you both so much.
Anytime, my friend.
The paradox is occurring because of that one control unit. How did it get powered up again? Is someone messing with it?
Maybe someone turned it on by mistake. Let's check the ruins to see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Sounds like a plan, Stan. Man. Anyway, before I start going crazy, now that we've completed that mission, this gate here is open to us. So now we can head back to where the Alice controlling the device was. By doing so, we'll be able to unlock yet another side quest. One that's gonna take even more backtracking than the last one. Yay, more backtracking. Unless you're not the type to backtrack, in which case, oh boo, more backtracking, why? But hopefully you're not gonna feel like that. It should be fun, it'll be a lot of fun. Just a little annoying, but it'll be lots of fun. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Anyway, if we jump down here... Hey! Alright. Now we can go left. No more barriers, they're all retracted. And we gain access to the control unit.
I've been dispatched by the government. They received a report that the paradox was caused by some control unit. I've come to investigate. However, the unit's locked and inaccessible. 2 passwords are required to unlock the device. An Academy official was in charge of one of them, but he passed away some time ago. As for the other password, I have no clue who would know. I'm pretty much at a dead end.
Obtain both the passwords. The pressure ruins 100 AF. According to Porter, a government agent, the cause of the paradox lies in Atlas's control device. However, the passwords to the unit have been lost. One of the passwords was held by a man who recently passed away in Yasha's Massif. Only someone from the future might be able to decipher the other. So, 2 areas. One in the Yasha's Massif, another in an unknown location. And that's where all the backtracking is going to be coming from. So, ladies and gentlemen, for you following along, make sure that you get yourself some notes written, because this one can be a bit of a doozy. Anyway, let's accept the mission right about now.
You're saying you want to help me? The man who knew one of the passwords passed away a little while ago. He was assigned to the Padra ruins and the Yasha's Massif.
Alright then. We already have a lead. Before we do that, I noticed this on the way here, but I neglected to grab it. I won't grab it now, because I can. What's in this little paradox box? We got a disaster gate seal, which we can be using in a second. So, we're gonna go through time. First off to the Yasha's Massif, 100 AF if I remember correctly. Let's see here. Yeah, I have the guide with me. Alright. Scratch that. Oh, we actually got it for this area, how ironic. But yeah, we had to go to Yasha's Massif 110 AF. A little miscalculation there. So let's get it over there, if I can find which area it is. I honestly don't remember. It's been too long. 100... Nope. Come on, it's gotta be around here somewhere. I know there's 110 somewhere in here. Come on. Ah, here it is. 110 AF. Going back to the land of the red rubies, or gems, whatever you call them. This should hopefully help us out. Or wait, hold on a second. Oh. Ah, shoot. Okay. That might be a little... Whoops. Okay, scratch that. We're supposed to come here second. We have to actually head to Yasha's Massif 100 AF first. Ooh, what's this? A space-time distortion has appeared. I wonder. Wonder what's going on here. Well, might as well show this off, since we're here. But, you know... I'm just going to cut. See you guys in a second. Alright then. Talking about a side quest within a side quest. Looks like we missed one red orb. But who is it from is the question. Let's find out.
Travelers of the timeline, can you hear me?
No, it's her!
Yule.
Yes, I am Padrasu Yule, servant of the goddess, witness to the timeline. I have committed an unforgivable crime, and now I must pay the price for my sins. Many years ago, evil in the form of a merciless beast materialized in the city of Padra. It was no ordinary creature, but one that devoured time instead of prey. In order to free our city of the menace, I had no choice but to banish it into the void beyond. There was peace once again in Padra. However, this created a distortion in time that continued to grow. As it spread, it began to swallow innocent victims, one by one. When they were taken, all that remained were crimson orbs. Orbs that contained their grief and anguish. Each one a silent reproach, reminding me of the terrible mistake that I had made. But look what is happening. The creature cannot be imprisoned for eternity. It is trying to break free to once again feed on time. I cannot banish it now, not like I did all those centuries ago. Travelers of time, listen to me. The terrible beast must be defeated.
And that shall happen. We get ourselves the Ugallu fragment as a reward. Defeat the ancient evil. The Yasha's massive 110 AF, the root cause of the tragedy that gripped this land, is now clear. That's it. Wow.
Okay, I need to sort this out. So one of the Yules from long ago caused a distortion in time to banish the monster and save the city. But then that caused another distortion.
Right. And that created a paradox, which is what we're facing now. Yule knew what the future was going to bring when she made her choice. She knew she was going to cause pain and suffering for a lot of people. But she also knew that was her only choice. Her anguish remains in these ruins in the form of a ruby of grief.
That's awful. Noel, we have to stop her suffering. Let's show her that she did the right thing. If we defeat the monster, we should be able to set her free.
Good idea, my friends. Let's defeat the monster that could easily kill us. So, with that said, guys, I'm not going to tackle that just yet. We still have a little side quest to do, and that's the main focus of this episode. However, I will still attempt to fight it. When we come back at the Yasha's Massive 110 AF, I'll take on this Ugallu guy. That's a promise from me. But for now, let's get to work. So, we misclicked to the wrong area. Head over to Yasha's Massive 100 AF for the first password. So, let's just cut right now. When we come here to Yasha's Massive 100 AF, after initiating this mission, this woman will be right here. And if we talk to her...
Interesting. If we get our hands on the password of the control unit, we might be able to solve the disturbance within the ruins fairly quickly. It's unfortunate. Mr. Thorne was the only one who knew the password. And now he's disappeared inside the paradox. I don't know if he's dead, but I doubt we'll ever see him again.
We've obtained Thorne's information, and we learned a little something. Someone's stuck inside a paradox. If you remember from a while back when we were here, there's actually someone that we found in a paradox. You think that could be who we think it is? Well, let's go find out. Back in Yasha's Massive 100 AF, or 110 AF, we found this guy, stuck inside a paradox with no recollection of his past. And they say that that Thorne disappeared and died within the paradox. Any connection, my friends? Let's see.
Who am I? Where am I? Why can't I remember anything? If only I could remember my name.
Help him figure out his name. Help the man remember his name. Who was the woman's boss that disappeared in this area years ago? We got Horn, Amadar, Thorne, and Caius. That'd be interesting if his name is Caius. But no, Thorne. The one and only.
That's it. My name is Thorne. I remember everything. I was investigating the ruins with my colleagues. And suddenly I felt someone push me into the paradox, and somehow it absorbed me. I see. She told you my name, did she? I'm relieved to hear that they're still working as hard as ever, even after I'm gone. It's good to know I taught them well. I think I understand the situation. So you're trying to find the password for the control unit in order to resolve the paradox in the ruins, is that it? Well, I'm as good as dead, so the key to solving the paradox is no help to me. Here, take it. I've written down the password. Maybe you can save everyone.
Thanks to my amazing leadership, we finally found the first password, Kubo. If we find the other one, we'll be well on our way to solving the case, Kubo. And when we do, the government will give us oodles of gil and I can buy whatever my little heart desires, Kubo.
But what would you buy, Mog? Exactly, what would you need?
Did he really say that he was pushed into the paradox?
Does that mean someone tried to kill him?
We should be careful. Come on. We need to go find that other password. I think there might be clues in the ruins of the future.
Yeah, I hope so. Let's go find them.
Not today. Not today. Yeah, but before we do that, I promised you guys something. Mission over there. We're right here. What do you say we go take on this Ugallu? This so-called fiendish fiend. You guys ready for this? I hope so. I'm gonna need your strength in this final battle against the Ugallu that has pretty much been a menace to the red orbs. So if we come over here, there it is, Ugallu. He's a huge guy, and you're gonna be ready for him. If you can, try and level yourself up. If not, well, we'll see what happens. But basically, have Sentinel in your main fighting commands, because this guy's gonna be doing a lot of debuffing and attacking. You don't want someone who's good at guarding it all, and Noel is so far the best, as far as I'm aware. I have even odds in there, but I don't think I'll be using that much. But anyway, with that said and done, let's get into this. Come, you fiendish fiend, devourer of time, he shall put an end to you. Alright, so immediately he's going to do a little roar right there. He's going to give himself all those buffs. And like I said, he also does a lot of debuffs. And as far as I'm aware, you can't actually dispel the guy. So you're kind of out of luck here. You just gotta hope for the best. And stop attacking, please. Dude, really? You're really going there? Okay, you're pissing me off. Dispel, hyper rescue, yeah. Alright, salvation. Can I get... Guys, Asuna? If I may, Asuna. Guard assault, please. Provoke him. There we go. Defensive screen. Yeah, Noel. Draw him in. Oh my, okay. This guy's actually a lot tougher than I remember. Okay then. Let's try this. Potion. Come on, buddy. Really? Okay, retry. I said retry, people, please. Please. Okay. This guy's starting to get my nerves right now, and I've just barely started this fight. Got medic. Sentinel for combat clinic, the old-fashioned. Even odds. Guard assault could be there, I guess. Habit of mine. Anyway, let's try this out. Alright, so Noel will draw him in, hopefully, and not get us killed. Apparently that counted. I don't know how, but it counted. And I'm not about to complain about that. Anyway, let's just draw him in. Ow, sucker! Stop that. Yeah, go to Noel. Go to your Uncle Noel here. He's the threat here. Portal battery. Kaboom boom. Good to go. And now just slice him down. Switching over to Mystic Tower here. A couple multicasts in here. Perfect. And power to the people. Alright, thunder. I'm running out of HP, so I gotta switch over to combat clinic. Auto heal would be good. Mystic Tower again. Really? They're attacking their Hey! You're not supposed to do that. Uh-oh. I switched to the wrong paradigm. Mystic Tower. Noel, draw him in, please. Please draw him in. Before we get sliced to death. That's a screen. Okay. Deal some damage. And boom. Boom. Here we go. Alright, we got him. Until he doesn't run out of stagger, and stop hitting him, please. Go to Noel. Go to your uncle, son. Before things get real up in here. Uh-oh, he's rebuffing himself. Alright. Come on. We just need to get him halfway. We need him halfway at the very least. I wish I had Noel as commando in one of these situations. We could go for a good meteor javelin right about now. But this will have to do. Ruin. Ow. Knocked me out of midair. Oh, come on, dude. Really? Okay, salvation. Quick. Heal up. Heal up, Serah. Okay, switching over to guard assault because I do not want to take any risks here. And just provoke him. Come on, buddy. Over here. I can't challenge him, which is kind of annoying. Come here. I'm right here. I'm right freaking here, dude. Thank you. Alright. That's a screen. Switching leader. Do some massive damage. Blindside, ruin all the way through. Switching over to combat clinic for a quick heal up and down. Yep, switched that just in time, I think. Potion. You never know. You never freaking know. Ow, stop hitting us, please. Go to combat clinic. Let's heal up Noel before he dies. Oh, no, freaking stupid plant. Or stupid Ugallu. That's a screen. Let's get that stagger gauge in. Just keep that going. Mystic Tower. Let's build up multicast. Nope. Not mean to press that. Okay. 300%. Good. Come on, we got this. Thunder. Combat clinic, please. Can I get a hyper rescue? Thank you. Switch to Mystic Tower. Alright, to the Pill of Thunders. Come on, we got this, we can do this! We're so close! I do not want to die right now. I do not want to die. Uh-oh. Okay, focus on me. I don't like where this is going. Can you do something for us, Noel? Okay. You still focus on him. That's good. Thunder. Combat clinic. Just quick heal. Come on, he's so close. Thunder. Come on, we're so close. So close I can smell it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we get a good combat clinic in here? Hyper rescue maybe? Come on, plan. Help us out. Help us out here. We're literally dying. Oh, he's about to go down. Come on. No, offensive screen. Oh man, that was too close. Okay, let's keep it where it is right now. Let's keep it how it is. I think this will work for now. Just don't break it. We should be fine. A little battery, please. And he's almost down. A few more shots, I'll do it. Oh, the final strike. Oh, that was really good. 5 stars, not bad. And a couple of vitality orbs. We get the Ugallu fragment. And free Noel from her pain.
Thank you.
I hope we did it. I hope we were able to end her suffering.
I'm sure we did.
In an effort to save the people of the city, Yule broke her oath and tampered with time. This caused a disturbance in the timeline which led to the creation of a paradox. And the death of many innocent people. I have to wonder, did Yule make the right choice? Was there even a right choice to make? If she had done nothing, people would have died. The city that Yule so desperately hoped to save was eventually destroyed. No matter what her decision, either choice would have eventually led to the death of the people of Padra. I don't have the ability to see into the future like she does, and I'm thankful for that. If we knew the outcome of all our actions, wouldn't we just give up? What would be the point of trying? But I can't see what's going to happen. I don't have the power to know what tomorrow may bring, and that's why we can still hope and believe in the future.